Hello out there. This live stream had no advertisement whatsoever. Totally spontaneous live stream. That's because that is what the Slaughtered Lamb virtual pub is. And because my buddy Tim had a stream and he ended it. He forgot to put the link in the chat, which I am going to do right now. Why? I'm going to invite folks to join me. Hey, hello, Carlo. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, copy to clipboard. Copy, paste, and there we go. If anybody who wants to join, I hope you're out there, Tim, so we can talk. Your midnight banger can continue here, and we can talk about what you want to talk about. The What If and Shang-Chi. I'd really like to hear about it. I haven't seen it yet, and I did see. I've seen the 3 episodes of What If. I tried to watch the 4th one with Doctor Strange, and I didn't finish it yet. I haven't finished it. I haven't finished watching it yet. How are you doing, Carlo? Damn good to see you. I have to do this so I can, YouTube. Okay, come on. There we go. And now I got, okay, good. The tab is muted. I can pin the link at the top. So there it is. Yeah, what if there's a Marvel TV show, Carlo, the TV show on Disney Plus. It's called What If. It's a TV series and it's been running it's had 4 episodes. It's an animated cartoon animation, and it deals with the Marvel universe, and it ponders the question, what if things in the timeline as we know it, as an MCU timeline, was different? So that's what the What If is. Oh. Damn it. Well, sometimes when you do things at the spur of the moment, it doesn't always pan out right. Oh. I should let me message Tim, see if he'll get on up here. Get on up here, Tim. I have to go to Facebook. I am live now if you want to come on. So one of the Carl Reeves is doing. I don't know, Carlo. You think you're missing something? Well, I want to say that you're missing something, Carlo. I mean, it's. How much do you like the Marvel universe and the Marvel movies? It's getting rather different, you know. Hey, Darth, what's going on? How are you? You're up. I would say early. Is it early or late for you, Darth? So you're 3 hours and it's 1 a.m. So it's 2, 3, 4, 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Almost 4 a.m. for you, or 5 a.m. So it's early in the morning. And I imagine, Carlo, it's daytime for you. It's in the day. It's Sunday. Yeah. 3:53 a.m., so almost 4. Completely spontaneous, tame live stream because I thought I was going to jump on with Tim on his stream, but he ended so abruptly. I didn't get around to telling him that he didn't post or send me a link or post it in the chat. So I was hoping that he would come over here so we can continue the discussion that I think we were about to have. Maybe he just said he was tired. Who knows? Who knows? So yeah, I'm also I do shorts. If anybody has TikTok, you may find me there at Jedi Bill 777. It wouldn't let me have 797 for some reason because I think I had an account last year as 797, but as when I was trying to start up a new account over there at TikTok, they wouldn't let me have 797, so I had to do 777. So I'm lucky. I'm lucky, Jedi, now. I only wish I was lucky. I haven't been lucky in ages, but here I are. How are you doing, folks? How are you doing, Hearthaster? Good morning. I hope you're getting your day off right. Couldn't hack LTG stream anymore. Doesn't engage the chat. I don't know what to tell you. That's the most important thing. Engaging the chat is the single most important thing. I think if you're going to be a good live streamer, you left pissed. I would be pissed too, Darth. I'd be pissed too. I don't like when you go to live streams and they just ignore you. I've seen that. There's a lot of, but there's been a lot of that going around. I don't know why. Well, it's understandable for bigger channels, but they should watch and monitor the chat, because without the people who are in the chat, I mean, you're just talking over the internet to dead air, to nobody, and you're not talking to an audience. Without an audience, I or any other YouTuber is nothing. I'll say that. Without you, Carlo, without you, Darth Haster, and you know this because you're Darth. You're a YouTuber and gamer extraordinaire. The chat keep you going. As long as the chat is alive, your live stream is alive. If your chat has no pulse and isn't saying anything, and they're not saying anything back, there's no reason to be here. But I hope to get this stream going, and hope people show up who might be still awake. There's Tim. Hey, Tim. How's it going?
Jedi Bill, how's it going, man?
Good. You ended so abruptly. I didn't get to tell you that you, didn't post in chat or give me a link, so I couldn't join you. I think you were onto something talking about what if.
No, I was gonna go on, but I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling it, so I was like, whatever. Let's
Oh, okay. Okay. So we got Darth Haster in the chat and Carlo Albanese.
Yeah, it's it was very unplanned. I was like, I don't really know what's going on. I was like in Black Phillip Alvarez stream, and I was just like, I don't really feel like hosting tonight because it's a lot of work. I just want to hang out tonight. You know what I mean?
You came to the right place. The Slaughtered Lamb Virtual Pub is the right place. This is where we can talk about what the fuck ever. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's what this place is. It's bring your own booze, bring your own herbal supplement. It's okay. Smoke them if you got them, folks. Smoke it if you got it.
Yeah,
I won't say shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
You can't find your headset. Oh no, Darth. That's why you should almost have. Darth can't find his headset. I guess he might want to join us in a bit. I hope you find it, Darth.
Yeah, we gotta get this in Zombiac Hour. That's the show name right now. We gotta get it going back, man. We gotta make it a name. So let's get this pumping.
No, I called it this one that ain't the soup. I call it the Slaughtered Lamb Virtual Pub.
The Slaughtered Lamb.
Yeah, it's from American Werewolf in London. So that's what. And hey, Dave G Sound is in the chat. What's up, Dave G Sound? Good to see you. Yeah.
No, tonight I didn't want to go. I didn't really want to go because I was like on everyone else's chat, and it's there for them. I got to get a consistent schedule for my channel. So I think I'm gonna start doing it in like consistent time. But
yeah, just that's what you need. Some pick a time slot that's good for you, that works well for you. You know the deal.
Yeah. But yeah, we got Darth Hatchar in the chat. He
was over at LDG Geeks and Joy, and they weren't engaging the chat. So I mean, yeah, it's not good when you don't engage the chat, because that's the chat is
agree.
The chat keeps you alive.
I agree.
You could stream for hours, and hey, there's Mountains Elysium from all the way from Ireland. What's up, my brother warrior? Good to see you here. Good to see you, Dave G Sound. I don't know if you're working or enjoying your holiday weekend, because it's a holiday on Monday. So
yeah, no, I agree. Like you have to pay respect to the chat, and we have like good people like Darth Hashar and
Carlo Albanese, Mountains of Elysium.
Yeah,
all currently here in the chat. As long as we engage with them, and yeah. Hey, just folks, just listening. Cool. We're happy that you could be listening, Dave G Sound. Absolutely. Damn right. And Dave G Sound said, "Hail Mountains, not working, just resting tonight." Awesome.
Nice.
So when did you go? Did you see it on Thursday or did you see it Friday?
Well, I saw it on Thursday night at like the 6 p.m. ET time because, like, dude, it's getting real bad where you have to wait 22 minutes, like, to actually see a film now. Like, but no, it was dope. I thought it was really good, and I feel like we live in this culture where it's hypercritical, and people it's cool to hate on things now. It's cool to hate on things now. And I'll say it. I don't give an F.
Go.
I don't give an F, dude. Like, look, man,
totally.
I'm Tim Possible, but like, dude, these people out there are just hating on it just because it's cool. Like, you hate on things because it's cool. Like, if you don't hate on, like, oh my god, but they're just like, they point shit like crap out that makes no sense, and they don't have it. They won't have a discussion with any of us. And I never will call out another YouTuber, but gosh dang, dude, like, what the f? Like, seriously,
Right.
what is the problem with like Shang-Chi? Like, it's not the perfect film. Sure, there's problems, but dude, they hypercriticize everything, and then they get like worshipped. Oh my god, geeks and gamers, everyone else, and then they can't have a discussion. They can't have a normal person on, right? So I ain't clout seeking, but I'm just saying, dude.
Can we? And Carlos says, can we make a type of integrated chat of AI that can be the chat engaged in a heated discussion about why the universe is not real? I don't know. Maybe. I'm sure if somebody will work and invent that possible, anything's possible. I don't know. Shit. I only pretend I know stuff.
Yeah, dude, I don't agree with 90% of the takes. I would like, they don't have discussions with people like me, but they have discussions with people that are on their side, which I agree a lot of the time. They said they do say valid points, but no, dude, like most of the time now they just want to hate. I'm gonna point out that they just want to hate. That's the condition we're all in. Like, I don't believe in what they say. I'll watch a film for the first time. I didn't think Shang-Chi was a masterpiece, but dude, it was legit. It's a film worth seeing. I don't know where the fact is. They put themselves in so far a totem pole where they think their judgment is like actuality, where their judgment is like the definitive thing. That is not truth. That's not reality, and it will never be reality. That's absolutely stupid as fuck. Like, dude, they don't bring any valid points. They can't say if you can tell me why this scene doesn't make sense, I'm all up for it. But all that they are doing is they just hate it because they hate it. Because of diversity. But like, if you hate it, tell me why you hate it. But sure, the diversity thing is getting out of hand.
Damn right, Darkcaster. Damn right.
Yeah. I don't know. Sorry, I'm ranting. But
no, it's fine. It's fine, Tim. You've come to the right place. Rant, express your feelings, brother. No, it's all right.
I get really mad. Like, it's just like, I want to believe what they're saying, but they go too far. They say some really good things, but they gatekeep. They gatekeep a lot. They're just like, you know what I mean? They're just like, if you think a certain way, they're just like, well, they stereotype one audience. They're like, oh, if you have blue hair and blah, 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 you're wrong. But then they go on the other side and they're like, okay. And then they say this. I'm like, okay, you're the biggest hypocrite of them all. Because you said, you literally 10 minutes ago said that you didn't want to support, like, these certain subset of people, and then also, which is worse, the fact that we're all hanging out as like perfect people, but then you're like attacking a subset of group of people. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, the way they do things, just like, and then they have people on there that meet that like sell their soul. I don't know. They don't sell their soul, but you know what I mean? It's just like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
Yeah. And Carlo, I'm happy that we do exist. I'm happy that you exist. I'm happy that Tim exists, and Darth Haster, and Mountains of Elysium, who said he was just drop a like. And he's still here. So glad you're with us right now, Mountains of Elysium.
Bill, you know what I'm talking about, dude. It's fucking ridiculous nowadays. It's utterly ridiculous.
Oh, I got upset because I went to go get Nina and I some food from Carl's Jr. Anyway, I was listening to the radio, and the radio said that they're postponing Maverick, and that was the thing I was most anxious to see, other than Ghostbusters Afterlife. They're postponing it yet again. We were supposed to get Maverick last June of 2020. Then it got moved to December of 2020. Then it got moved to July of 2021. Then it got moved to November, and that's when I thought we were going to see it. Now they pushed it yet back again to May of 2022. So I was like, what? They're just looking for excuses to push things up. I mean, this film's been done, and I don't know what they're thinking is. I really don't. And I don't understand there's a new variation of the vid out there, but that's not our problem. Why should we want to see what you have? It's like, are you actively not trying? Do you actively don't want us to go see your film? Because that's what you're saying. By keep on postponing what you said you were going to do,
Yeah.
I should be able to, and the movie theaters that are open are limited to showtimes, right? So there's not so many showtimes anymore. But yet they pushed it back. I don't understand these things. I think Hollywood is ran like our country's being ran, with a bunch of dumbasses. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think the same way, dude. It is running like that. Yeah, it is running like that. I feel like that's something like that. Yep.
Discovery needs are you talking about? Carlos talking about Star Trek? Discovery needs a little bit. I wouldn't know. I think I've watched one episode of Star Trek Discovery, and that was one too many for me.
Yeah, that's how it's kind of working right now. Yeah, dude, I'm afraid to go on that.
And Mountains Elysium was talking about, he agrees with a lot of the points, but there are no effort to say what works. For instance, Discovery is terrible, but there is a lot of that in the works, and I enjoy even the Brad characters. Well, that's nice that you couldn't enjoy them. I think probably Picard might be a little better, but I wouldn't know. I really haven't taken the time to watch either of those. I think I watched one episode of Picard, and that was enough too. So I watched on the What If. I watched first 3 episodes. I tried to get through this 4th episode with when they're talking about Doctor Strange and everything. I couldn't. I was too tired to stay awake when I tried to watch it, so I have to look at it again. But so far, I've liked What If as a whole for the first 3 episodes. I've enjoyed it. How about you?
I actually really enjoyed this. Yeah, like dude, this episode, like, it's very next level. I feel like not very next level, but like, the Doctor Strange was by far my favorite. I don't know, Bill, was that your favorite, or like did you like the episode before? Because this was very like, you know what I mean, and ask questions, right?
Yeah.
So,
What's up, Darius Munchausen? Good to see you.
Darius, what's up, man? What's up? Darius, did you see these? Yeah, dude. They, this was the best episode by far. Like, not even go back
I like the last one with number 3 was the one with Peggy became Captain. Well, wasn't she not really Captain America?
Captain America. No, that was episode 2. Yeah, no, that's a good episode. No, the first one was what was it? Peggy. They had Peggy and Cap, right? And the first one, behind that one, was Black Panther. The first one was
Well, what if that the last one was what if Shakala was a Star-Lord? Yeah.
Yeah, and then also afterwards they had what was it? Star-Lord, episode Black Panther, and the 4th episode was definitely Doctor Strange, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty deep. What's the chat saying? What's going on in the chat?
Carl Albanese, there new worlds that could perhaps see some like future, like he sees alternative futures, the original TNG line, and the Kelvin line, and the Enter Discovery line. Yeah.
Oh damn! Darius says my internet is going 4 a.m. shut down.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Bummer.
That's what she
Bummer,
said.
Darius. He must be on his phone then. Yeah, internet in some areas does that. No way around it.
Yep.
You missed Star Trek Continues? What was Star Trek Continues?
I don't remember that at all. Don't remember that at all. Do not remember that at all. Yeah.
Yeah, I think for the both of us, we're more of Star Wars fans. Right, Tim?
Yeah, the new Star Trek stuff is trash. No one knows that shit. Like, to be honest, like no one knows that.
No, everybody who is basically everybody who likes what came before hates anything new. All the new stuff, the Picard, the Lower Decks, the Discovery, is all shit.
Yeah,
it's all shit, and it pisses
shit.
people off, and because they're YouTubers and they need something to talk about, they have to watch them and endure the pain and agony. It's like if you have a favorite sports team and they've had numerous losing seasons, you're watching your favorite thing just continuously burn, and nobody can put out the fire because they won't listen to reason.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
The powers that are in power will not listen to reason. They won't accept this new bullshit. Content. Yeah, they won't accept anything. They just push their own narrative and their own politics, and they don't fucking care about the fans who built it. The fans that keep it going. the fans who buy the merchandise, who go to the movies, who see the shows, who buy the box sets, the DVDs, and etc., etc. You know.
Yeah, Darius Moonchauser. Oh shit. Am I still here?
You're still here. You're still here.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought I got knocked off.
It's all right.
All right.
No worries.
Yeah, Darius. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But no, everything Jedi Bill said is true. Yeah, fucking Star Wars is in freaking panic, and yeah, it's 100% true. I mean, it's like Star Wars.
A lot of people think that it's saved with the Mandalorian and the new batch,
the Bad Batch,
the Bad Batch,
the Dumb Batch, or whatever. It's just like shows that been on.
I you know, it's still those might be good, and I haven't watched. Forgive me, I haven't watched all of the Bad Batch because I watched other things just like anybody else. So I haven't been in a hurry to watch it. Since it's new and what the powers behind it, and I know it's being run by Filoni and the other guy who treat Star Wars with respect so far, and are getting where Star Wars needs to be. But I haven't, because it's new. I'm not thirsty to take it all in right away. If it's great, and the people saying who love Star Wars saying it great, I want to pace myself and watch it on my own terms, which I will get it done. Watch somehow, some way.
Yeah. Yeah, Bill, I'm chopping out. I'm falling asleep, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, but I got your back.
Yeah.
You've always had my back. But I'll try to wake up. I'll try to wake up in like an hour or two if you're still going. But I gotta sleep for a little bit.
Get some rest. Get some rest, man. Get some rest.
Yeah, I'm worn out, dude. But
it's understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable. No worries, brother. No worries.
Yeah, I'll try to wake up and put in your rant when you disconnect this. So, don't count me out. I'll wake up for you.
Do you want to post your link in the chat or? Oh, what the heck?
No, I don't because I'll be back. Yes,
I'll post it for you. Everybody, if you're not subscribed to Tim, make sure that you are subscribed. Oh, and if you guys have TikTok, definitely watch his TikToks. You can find him there, and you can find me there. But just go ahead and subscribe to his YouTube channel, subscribe to TikTok, and enjoy. Excellent content.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. But I'll be back. I'll probably be back in 2 hours. I gotta sleep for a little bit. But
go for it, man. Go for it.
I'll see you. Good afternoon, good evening, good night. Subscribe to Jedi Bill. For everyone that follows me.
Look, Darius is the man. Darius is the man. He got there's your TikTok. There's your TikTok, Tim.
Yeah, Darius is my brother. I appreciate you,
Darius is quite awesome. Yeah.
But I'm gonna pass out for a couple hours. If I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I love you all, and follow Jedi Bill. And we will see you all later. Peace.
Yep. Later, Tim.
Yep.
All right, folks. So hopefully somebody will join me in a while. I know it's late and people got eventful days. It's Sunday, and Bird of Prey 5 will be doing later. The Twilight Zone series, 3 episodes of that. Don't want to miss that. And for those who watch Captain Trek's morning program. There's always that gem of a show. You know where to go. So, what are you doing today? What are you up to, Carlo? How you're gonna spend your day? Probably. I don't know. It's weird. My sleeping schedule has changed. Some days like right now I'm ready to crash out like Tim just did. But right now I'm just wired. I'm up and awake. I'm up and awake, and I don't want to go to bed, so I need to talk about something. Looking at, I will be doing a memorial remembrance stream for 9/11 coming Saturday. Hopefully you have some good guests who will show up to that one, and that should be a decent remembering. Because our government, don't get me started on our government and politics. It's hasn't been pleasant to watch. I mean, thank God I didn't vote for that party and that administration, because damn, it just, I don't know. Don't really mean to be talking about politics. What should we talk about, chat? Come on. Don't make. Do I have to? Since I'm the only one up here, do I have to think of everything? It might take me a while, but I'll think of something that we can talk about. Ask me questions, chat. Now's your chance. If you're out there, go ahead and ask your questions away. Within reason, folks. Within reasons. Come on. What should we have a rapport about? So yeah, I heard that they were postponing Maverick, the sequel to Top Gun, until May of 2022. So yeah, because it's 2021. Next year will be 2022. What's up, Darius Munchausen?
Good evening, Jedi Bill.
I love that voice mod that you got. That's cool.
Yeah, just to spice things up a little bit. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm just trying to sleep after a long night of work. A typical Saturday. I usually get about 3 hours.
I was relieved asking if I watched Babylon 5. No, that's another one that's on my list to watch. Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't even watch it as a kid, and it kind of went over my head. Even though I was watching Star Trek all the time, but yeah, no. A lot of people still have not seen it, but those who have seen it seem to really, really like it.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Keep on hearing that. There's other ones like Lex, and
I remember Lex a little bit. I had a friend that had seen a few episodes on like Sci-Fi Channel or the International Channel, and he just, he told me it was weird. It was really weird, and it was oddly sexual for a sci-fi series.
Right. Yeah, I think it was, right. They always had a male character that was not was dressed in skimpy clothing,
Yeah, it kind of straddles the line between like little like tongue-in-cheek sci-fi and like an actual porn parody of a sci-fi.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. You ever watch what Wes Moody does, where he'll take like a porn version of Star Trek, and then he'll take all the porn out, and then we'll just watch that.
No, I've never seen that.
Yeah.
I didn't know he did that.
Yeah, he's done that on Trekking on Tuesday. He'll take like the porn parody of Star Trek. He'll edit out all of the actual porn scenes.
Yeah,
and it makes it like a short, almost like a short fan film in a way.
Which is weird because the acting in that, let's face it, folks, they're not acting. They're just they're putting things into things, right?
Right. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But Ron Jeremy showed up as basically the Harry Mudd character. So, but instead of android women, he's got real porn stars from the 20th century playing themselves.
Uh-huh.
So it gets a little meta. Hashtag not porn. The show is not porn. The Insomniac Soup is not porn.
No, this one's not this Insomniac Soup. I call this the Soldered Lamb Virtual Pub.
I'm the Insomniac now.
Well, I am I am the king of Insomniac. So, because I am, I'm geared to be awake at night.
Mm-hmm.
I am nocturnal.
They say that that your circadian rhythm, like where your peak of activity is based on different types. And so if you're like awake late into the night and you have a hard time waking up in the morning, you're the predator.
Well, that's me.
Yep.
How do the panel show Ambassador mean about? Oh, okay.
Let me make sure my notifications are turned on for that. So I'm pretty sure I'm already subscribed.
About Babylon 5. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I've got the Mountains of Elysium link here in my mod links. I'll just drop it in the chat.
Okay. Go for it.
I miss a lot of stuff. People tell me that I'm everywhere all the time because I could watch YouTube while I'm at my desk job Monday through Friday, and I watch in the evening. But I still feel like I miss so much during the week because sometimes I'll have 3 streams on at a time, because I don't want to miss anything.
YouTube's a very big place.
Yeah. Yeah. My notifications are on.
I just wonder how many servers and where these servers may be. Stores all our YouTubers.
It doesn't seem like it could be profitable, does it? I mean, video, which is 30 images per second plus sound.
Yeah, and
like the most massive file.
Yeah. And the average video for good YouTubers who make videos constantly are usually 15 to 30 minutes long, sometimes shorter.
Right, but they're also storing 4-hour live streams for people to get 5 views. So, at what point does it become profitable for them? And is it profitable on the whole?
Well, it's only profitable that they can show a commercial or an advertisement.
Right, but they not only let anyone do it, they encourage anyone to do it, right? Because
you should talk to Bird of Prey 5. He has a good solid theory about it. That it's not a profitable thing, but I don't know, because all the networks, big networks, have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
NBC, ABC, CBS, CNN. I saw one for Prime. I saw there's a YouTube channel for Prime Video, HBO Max. I'm like, why do these fuckers need a YouTube channel? They got their own network. What do they have to be on YouTube for? I don't get it.
Are they just using it to advertise for their services?
I guess so. But it boggles me. Somebody like me or you or somebody who has very little subscribers trying to make something of themselves on this platform can't do this because networks like that, huge networks, have thousands of subscribers, and because they have money. I mean,
Well,
I
a
think
lot
I
of the people
started
that watch us are people who who enjoy what we do. And
right,
there's more people out there. It's like I tell them all the time, like you have more future subscribers out there and future viewers. They just haven't found you yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I try to do my part of tweeting it out. I've been trying to do that lately, of just tweet out whatever I'm watching, or even if I can't watch, just getting it out there that this is happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I fall a little behind. When I wake up in the morning, it's so early for me. Sometimes I don't tweet the captain stream for 2 hours, and then I feel bad. But and sometimes I just forget. Here, let's see. I started watching you while my internet was down. Let me tweet you out right now.
Yeah, I did. This is a totally spontaneous live stream because I was ready to join Tim on his. He had started up a live stream, and I thought he was going to put the link in chat or send me a link. Mm-hmm. Nope, and he just ended it so abruptly. So you were onto something. Come on, we can talk about this. We can do it. Maybe we can get folks a bit. Yeah. It is what it is. It happens.
Now, if I'm not retweeting, like a content creator's own tweet of their stream, what I'll do is I'll do it through YouTube. I'll hit the share link, and then it auto-populates the tweet with the title of the video and then the link, but it'll say via YouTube. So what I do is I delete the YouTube part, and then I just type in that creator's name on Twitter. So right now I have the Slaughtered Lamb Virtual Pub number 2, then the link via Zombie Basher 997.
Mm-hmm. Awesome, thank you. Need to get fancy with that. So, how's the weather been where you're at for this holiday weekend? Been hot here. Been I think 90 to 95. I don't, maybe 100. I think we reached 100 yesterday. It was hot. Oh yeah, there's so much to do with if you're a YouTube watcher, there's so many YouTubers out there that produce content and come to these shows, these live streams, But this is one live stream I want to welcome anybody, and certainly new people. The trick is figuring out how to bring the new people in, how to build and perpetuate an audience, and definitely got to engage the chat. Chat kind of dying off. But I see we have five viewing or listening. I'm happy that you're here, but I don't need. I do. I kind of do need watch hours because time went by, keeps going by, and your hours run out. But it's. I love the interactive that I have with all of those who are listening out in chat. That'll keep the show going. That will keep this live stream going. As long as we have back and forth, and, we could talk about whatever. Talk about your feelings. Talk about travel, history, science. She blinded me with science. Talk about gaming. See, My favorite shirts. Weekend plans. Weekend plans, play some Xbox, play some PlayStation 4, Um, we do what we can to entertain, and we want to keep you entertained, right? You know? Um, and I'm not perfect. I could use from. It still baffles me that I have 69 subscribers, which is weird because when I started June, we're in September. It's September the 5th today. We started in June. I had like 373, and today, for some reason, I'm only at 369. But I'm amazed and humbled by all of you. I know you're not ignoring me. I know you have issues. We all have issues. Some internet problems. We've all been there. We've all had them. No worries, brother. No worries, brother warrior. Keep the fight going. Keep hope alive. You know. Somebody once told me you can do this. You could, if you really want to do this, and you want a voice. You have a voice, and you have something that you want to say. Try saying it on YouTube. It doesn't have to be a live stream. Per se, you can make a video. You can express your opinion, and that's basically what most YouTubers are doing. We're expressing our opinion on how a TV show was, on a movie that we just watched, or a movie that's coming out. We'll even come together and we'll have a watch party for. No, don't. It's okay, Darth Haster. It's okay. I understand. It's early in the morning. It's really early for you, and it's almost 2 a.m. for me here, and I've almost gone an hour. But we're here to keep you entertained, to perpetuate a voice, to give you. That's what any of us YouTubers are doing. We're voicing our opinions, or telling you what our thoughts were on a certain TV show, certain movie, or video game that's coming out. What do we like? What we don't like? That's all we're really doing. And there's a handful of channels that do the same thing. I mean, we're basically we're talking about what somebody else has already talked about or gonna talk about, with things coming out in the future, especially when they postpone shit. I hope we don't. With the new, the new beer bug, COVID, new variant out there. They're talking about locking down again, and if you go to store, they want you to be vaccinated. YouTube often unsubscribes people. Yes, I know that. I am well aware of that. It's an ongoing battle. This has been an ongoing thing since really last year, but it's gotten worse. It seems like it's gotten worse this year. They shadow ban and they hide small channels like me because they don't want us to grow. Which I don't understand, because if I can get monetized, become part of their monetization program, that's more advertisements that they can put out there, right? You haven't been a live streamer or released a video unsubscribed. Yeah, I know. I'm just I don't want to give up. I don't want to I will not give up because because it freaking fucking kills me if I don't try to get to that 1,000 mark. I don't know how long it's gonna take me. Hopefully not long, but if it does, so be it. I'll still be here. If you like my content, I hope you keep coming back. If you like the live streams that I do, I hope you keep coming back. I really want to. There's so many ideas I have and so much content I want to produce that I haven't gotten around to. Right now, I'm lacking the equipment in the as far as the electronics, the computer. My computer's this computer was manufactured in 2016. I've been using it since December of 2016. I've been using this computer, and let me tell you, folks, it's slow. It's an Intel. It has an i3 2-core processor. It's got 4 gigs of RAM. I scream at my computer all the time. You don't be hearing what I have. Instant Tourette syndrome. With road rage. I have computer rage because my current electronic equipment is inadequate. It's inadequate, and I hate it. But it's what I have to produce this content. So I really hope you enjoy it, and I hope you will share my streams out. Will share my live broadcasts. If I make videos, share those out. Watch the videos, even the shorts, because now a lot of them are the reface saps. Yes, I've been making a lot more cat videos because you can't go wrong with the cat videos on the YouTube, right? Just remastered. Leave 8 p.m. every Friday. What time? Okay. Cool. You guys talking with each other. You're building a lot of stock videos before you start releasing them again. Yeah, that's a very wise idea, Mountains Elysium. You start one per week. Yeah, that's a good idea. My thing is, I did go several days where I think there's been days where I don't put out a video. If you could put out one video a day, you keep your content coming. If it's a short, if it's a 2-minute video, if it's a 3-minute video, a 4-minute, whatever, that's all it takes, and you can do it with your cell phone. Because these things, yes, I got the Apple. Someone got sick of it, but 64 gigabytes. But this entire computer that I hold in my hand, because that's what they're pocket computers, right? Their pocket computers have more computing power than what they did when they sent man to the moon, right? If you're a hardcore geek nerd, you know this stuff, right? And then I got to work on my weight again. I know. I let depression and stress. You got to try not to have stress, and I gotta get the vaccination. To see my folks. I want to see my folks and my family. They won't me coming around if I don't get the vaccination. So I've been feeling like I don't want to get. I don't want to get the vaccination. I don't want to get the vaccination. I really don't want to get the vaccination. But damn it, if I'm gonna see my parents, my brothers, I have to get the stupid vaccination. So I guess I have to go get the vaccination, even though I don't want to. Excuse me, I gotta blow my nose. What was that? Okay. Well, I don't know what possibly streams could be going on, but I'm live. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna toot my own horn, so I'm gonna stop my mic. I'll still be here, but taking a little break for a moment. All right. I'm still here. I just had to blow my nose. I had to blow my nose, folks. I didn't want to have you hear me blow my nose. I want to blow my nose into paper towel or a Kleenex, so I can breathe right. Ambassador Wing channel. Cool. Awesome. Thank you, Mountains of Elysium, for that. You thought you were subscribed to Ambassador One, but you weren't. Oh, not well. Yeah, that's the one thing. Always check your subscriptions, folks, because you could go to bed or go to work and come back hours later, a day later, whatever the story is, and you could not be subscribed to your favorite YouTubers. And so check it at least every other day. See if you're subscribed to your favorite YouTubers. I mean, if you don't like somebody's content and you don't watch their channel, I shouldn't be saying this, but if you don't like something, you don't watch something. Shouldn't have to be subscribed. I mean, there's so many. I've helped so many people by pushing that subscribe button, and I wonder why. Sometimes, are these people subscribed to me? I look for them because you go into your analytics and you can see up to a certain point who's subscribed to you, because there's people who don't even show up who are subscribed to me because they have their accounts hidden. Hey, Jack Shefford, how's it going? You, am I surviving a pretty bad, how drunk are you? What? I don't know what you're talking about, Jack Shefford. I'm not drunk at all. I'm not drunk, sir. I haven't had 1 ounce of alcohol tonight. And I do have alcohol, trust me. Oh, look. I haven't had a drop to drink tonight, sir. But I do have I have some rum on hand. Some rum. And I got some whiskey, but I haven't had a drink. So I don't know. I'm saving them. I think I'm saving it for my birthday or something. I guess my birthday's coming up later in this month. But no, I have not had a drink. Nice to see you, though, Jack Safford. Good to see you. Welcome. That's enough of that. That's enough of that guy. The guy behind the curtain. How's everybody going? So, where was I? Damn it. One little somebody said something in chat and I lost my train of thought. I was on a roll. I was on a roll, Jack. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And here's the thing. If you know JJ or JJ Sith Lord 3827, if you know that person, he's also, his birthday is the 28th and my birthday is the 29th. Him and I are literally like 13 hours apart in age. And then if you like Moira Kitty, Moira Kitty, she's running for governor for Oklahoma. We all share the rate. We're the tripod because JJ's birthday is the 28th, mine's the 29th, and Moira Kitty's is the 30th. You knew it. Right on. Moira's birthday is quite, yes. Her birthday is the 30th, mine's the 29th, and JJ Sith Lord is, or just JJ now, is the 28th. And Darth Astor, you're back. It's amazing you're awake. We're all awake in this late hour. But that's what the stream is about. Because I'm the late night guy. And the stream needed a name, so and I like the Slaughtered Lamb virtual pub, and I'm keeping it. When I live streamed and ate the soup, it's going to be the Slaughtered Lamb virtual pub, folks. Yes. I think it was next week. No, it's the 30th. Myra, the future governor of Oklahoma, is on the 30th. Yes. It's hard to find JJ thoughts. JJ, search now unless you type Sith Lord. Well, yeah, I think you have to type JJ Sith Lord. Yeah. I don't want to leave the chat, so I can't really I can't really look it up myself without I suppose I can. Let's see. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me a moment. I know I should not be not talking because silence is bad. Silence is very, very, very not good. So I'll just come back, and I hear. It's funny. I have my headset on, and I hear somebody scratching at the door. Do I? Hang on. All right. Pardon me, folks. I have to go let an animal in or out. Don't go nowhere. I have to get up and go check on something. I'll be right back. Please don't go where. Take this time to load your break. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I had to let an animal, two kitty cats that were scratching at the door in. What? Captain Decker is a replicant? Okay. I think I know you. I do know you. Oh, you found it. Awesome. Thank you, Mountains of Elysium. Yes. Subscribe to my friend JJ Shitler. If you're not already, but always check to see if you are. If you enjoy his content, he does Brandon Riss at its finest, and all types of good stuff happens on that show. And we're all friends here. We're all friends here. You with your Colonel question via the Munchausen. Oh, and welcome back, Darius.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's good to be back. I wonder if the captain saw my tweet of the live stream.
Perhaps he did, because it worked. People are showing up. Appreciate it.
Sometimes it does. I try to do what I can. I can only do so much. But,
I know. We all live busy lives. And life is fleeting. Let me tell you. There's nobody who knows that better than I.
Oh, he's calling me a hipster now. That's a term of endearment from him.
Oh, what is it? Okay. I feel like I know that person. Captain Depper is
He used to be Captain Cockney Spock.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a very unique sense of humor. You'd know him if you heard him.
I think I've been with him on a stream somewhere. I can't place it. That's the thing. I can't place. I go on so many other people's live streams that I can't. It's hard to sort all the information juggling around in my head where I've been, but it's just very familiar to me. You know, you're just trying to manifest the live stream. Oh.
Yeah. It looks like it was synchronicity. He was hoping someone would start up a live stream so he could just kick back in the chat with some popcorn, and then like
you come to the right place, sir.
And then a minute later, the tweet went through, my internet came back, and voila.
Yeah, come to the right place. This is a virtual pub, so it's basically bring your own booze and your own herbal supplement. Yeah, you can smoke them if you got them, folks. I don't care.
I have some on my hands.
If you have the tasty liquor, you may indulge yourself. You know. This is the pub that doesn't close, so we don't care what you do. Well, we kind of care what you do. But it's all good. It's all good fun.
Yeah, remember fun?
Yeah.
I remember
for the nasty, what
before
they call
the dog
S
times.
and the J's and the W's, the keys, the R's, the Q's, the L. The I don't know what the hell.
Before the dog times. For the empire.
This is an empire of social justice.
Say dead or alive, you're coming with me.
I think I have one for that.
Oh.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
That's not how RoboCop said it.
Oh, whatever, Jedi Bill. Hurry up and go to the chopper. If
Great
it
movie.
bleeds, we can kill it.
Great movie, though. Yeah. That's what we could talk about. We could do favorite movie quotes. Who else lives their life on movie quotes? You know, is not a Tuma.
It's not a tumor.
What is best in life?
Oh, I know that one.
To see your enemies
To crush
driven
your
before you.
enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentations of the women.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, since the captain is in the chat, I have to ask you a very important question, Jedi Bill.
Okay.
Is
Shoot.
Deckard a replicant?
Deckard is a replicant.
Oh!
Did you remind your phone?
Oh! You didn't waste any time on that.
No, I had this just. I'm getting a bad case of deja vu. Seems like I've been here before. Yeah, you know the Iron Maiden song. Let's see. I was singing some karaoke earlier and rambling tonight.
Did you say you were singing karaoke earlier? Am I just delirious? I'm definitely delirious.
What's that?
I said, I'm definitely delirious. Did you say you sang karaoke earlier?
Yeah, I was singing a lot of karaoke earlier.
Did you do it live on the air?
It was live, yeah. I'm rambling Canuck channel.
Oh, that's probably why I was at work.
Yeah. Ridley Scott confirmed Deckard is a replicant.
Yeah.
Discussion over.
Well, then we get into death of the author, right? Versus pure theory. So death of the author would say that, the creator might claim that Deckard is a replicant, but if it's not in the text, then it doesn't matter, right?
Right.
It's like J.K. Rowling tweeting about what's his name's private life, Dumbledore. Well, it's not in the book, so it doesn't matter. It's not canon.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was there all along. It was just hidden. Nobody noticed.
Yeah. There we go.
Darth Haster. I thought you looked it up on a search. That was Darth Haster saying that Ridley Scott from Deckard's a replicant.
No, I was reading chat.
This has happened before, and it will happen again.
Yeah.
Yeah. The captain says, "Discussion over." Yeah. That's what you think. It never ends.
I like the version of Blade Runner when they're driving. They're driving and they show the coast, like.
Oh yeah, the theatrical cut. Yeah.
That was the one I think I prefer that one.
That's the one with the monologue in it.
Yeah, I like that one better.
Cold fish. That's what my wife used to call me. No, I didn't see the. I think I've ever actually seen the theatrical cut. I've watched that movie so many times, but I've had it. Even when my dad showed me the VHS tape of Blade Runner when I was a kid, where he would rewind back to watch the boobies like 5 times, but I think it was already like the director's cut.
Yeah.
And now I have the final cut on like DVD or Blu-ray. So I don't think I've ever actually seen the For one of my favorite movies, I probably should see the theatrical cut with the monologue. And I've seen, I've heard, clips and bits of the monologue, and I've seen that
Mm-hmm.
that shot where they're driving away at the end after Gaff lets them go. But I've never seen the whole movie in that original theatrical cut. Maybe I'll like it. I keep thinking that I won't like the monologue, but hey, you like it. Maybe I will like it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
That's Black Phillips Law, as we call it. You can't judge it until you've seen it.
Mm-hmm. Movie quotes. Come on, movie quotes, chat. Live your life in movie quotes. Now's the time. Doesn't have to. Okay, it doesn't. I won't limit just movie quotes. Television and movies.
Well, there was a character that already did that in Community, right? He lived his entire life based on like TV quotes and movie quotes, and it was the only context whereby he could understand, the human condition, understand other people, and understand situations. And so everything that he understood was sort of by reference or by proxy, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Why the hell? Go ahead.
Oh, sometimes people think he was actually like saying something poignant,
Yeah.
and then he would attribute it as a quote at the end. Be like, "Oh yeah, that was from the Breakfast Club." Oh yeah, hail to the king, baby.
Yeah. I have. I use StreamYard to make video clips that for like if I were to do a super chat or just because you could do that now. I can do that now. I find it the easiest way to make a video clip.
So wait, you just watch something in StreamYard and then it lets you like clip a portion of it?
Yeah, I open up a tab and since I have a big digital library of movies,
Mm-hmm.
I clip what I need from the movie. Make little recordings. So.
Okay. Do you have to share a screen, or do you upload the video to StreamYard?
First I record it. Use it to record it, and I don't know if it's against the rules, but oh well. Yeah, like I made.
I don't think so, unless you're broadcasting it like that.
Yeah, no.
I think it's fine. Everyone seems to be doing it.
Like,
I need clips.
Like here, I got the boomstick one.
Yeah. All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. See this? This is my boomstick. It's a 12-gauge double-barreled Remington. S-Mart's top of the line. You can find this in the sporting goods department. That's right, this sweet baby was made in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Retails for about $109.95. It's got a walnut stock, cobalt blue steel, and a hair trigger.
That's cheap.
That's right. Shop smart.
Shop smart.
Shop
S-Smart. S-Smart. Yeah. Easy things like that. I use using the StreamYard. I just hit because with I couldn't do it before, but now you could share and you could share a tab, and that's what I do. I do it offline, not online, and I just make a recording.
Could you make clips from Twitch?
I could if I watched Twitch.
In theory, I'm just curious.
In theory, I probably can. I think.
Okay. All right.
I have
just
a
wondering.
channel. I could.
Darth Haster says it sucks and it cuts.
It sucks and it... Yeah. Okay.
The captain says, "How can it not know what it is?" also from Blade Runner.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Keep it going, folks. Keep it going. And I love that. We used to have one brand. Now I have like, let's see, I got one brand. I've got more video clips that I title my brands more video clips, kick-ass clips, comic gold, action that kills, Halloween, awesome clips. Those are all different brands. I could have more video clips, more backgrounds. I love it. We never used to have that in the StreamYard. No, it's all new features.
Well, yeah, they got to stay competitive now that a few people have switched to Restream. So now they have competition. Yeah, competition's good.
What is Restream? I don't even know what that is.
It's an alternative to StreamYard, and they're a direct competitor with StreamYard. And there were some features that were either lacking or not up to par for some YouTubers, so they tried out Restream and they liked it and they made the switch. So now StreamYard it's got to keep up. They got to add new stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Captain Deckard is a replicant. Subscribe to Darth Astron. Number 258.
Nice.
Awesome. Absolutely. Love to hear that. Darth needs to get... He's been slowly coming in. Hey, Darth, you do a lot of gaming streaming, and sometimes you do... Sometimes he does a lot of gaming streams.
He's also an author.
Yes, and yes, he is. And he also does open line stuff on occasion.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Darth's a cool guy.
Yeah, I know. Darth is awesome.
He's one of our favorite Lovecraftian abominations.
Yeah. Yep. Now, Darth, is that Avatar a Yitza, or does that come from somewhere else? I can't. It looks like it could be a Yitza, but I'm not sure.
I don't know. The styling looks different. Yitza likes to paint.
Yeah,
and, I've watched so many of his like making of Avatar videos, and he does good work. But I don't know, just the styling. The choice of colors and the layering and that it looks like someone else.
Did you ever find your headphones, Darth? Are you still looking for them? he has a cool mask. He's got the Plague Doctor mask.
I think they used to stuff the nose with like lycopodium, which was like a nice smelling plant. I think it was a flower, and it would supposed to purify the air, right? Because they believed in like good air and bad air at the time. And was it like the 1340s?
Oh, okay.
GFX Sash from GF. I'm not familiar with GFX.
Neither am I. But it's very cool. I know he's been using this one for quite a while. I like the Yitza one very much. I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, oh wow, that Avatar's so cool.
What, Yitza has one of Darth Aster?
Yeah, he did one of Darth Aster, but it doesn't have him in it. It has the Plague Doctor in it.
Right.
I think.
Oh wow, he's still got a bunch of new. He did one. He uploaded one 11 hours ago. Yes, he did. Let me drop this link too. Yeah. No, dude, he's still cranking them out. I thought he was,
Oh yeah.
He was kind of like going into a cool down mode, and he's not. And
it's sad. I want to see. He's done some avatars for some bigger YouTubers than me. larger channels, I should say, with a higher subscriber count.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um,
Oh yeah, I don't think he cares much about the subscriber count. I think to him, it's just sort of the work is its own reward, and it's a gesture.
no, I want what I was meaning to get to was that I wish those channels would plug Yitza more, because he's
Oh
what Yitza
yeah,
does is great,
right, because he's done it, and a lot of people use his art as their avatar. Like Yvette uses it often, and Sven uses it almost exclusively.
Yeah.
And then there's others where I may not have known until I went to Yitz's videos that he had done one for them. Oh yeah, Loki uses his all the time.
Right.
Elihu uses it all the time. And of course, Captain Trek is not a human portrait, but it is a solid design. And there's even a couple people here that I never heard of that I still don't know to this day. But
right,
seeing that they have a Yitza makes me want to check them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. We've all hit the big time when we get a Yitza.
Right. It's like it validates you in a way. Bird of Prey has two.
Yeah, I have a lot that I don't show. But because he took the same drawing and he was able to just change a few things around. Change instead of for the big bad burning Billy, he just took away the lightsaber and I was holding the chip. So yeah, I was able to do a lot of things. I got a Psycho Santa Claus one. I've got a Leatherface one too. I love it. Got a Leatherface one, and I've got.
But do you have them here in StreamYard?
No, I would have to delete some of my avatars.
Yeah, because you only get to have 10. You have to delete some of them.
Yeah, I do have like that one.
Oh, okay.
That's me as Count Dracula, but I'm sparkly, so I'm a sparkly vampire. Yeah.
Sure. What do I even have?
I still love this one right here.
That's the evil one.
My El Deadite.
Or El Deadite.
My El Deadite. Yeah.
Yeah, mine are pretty informal. I've got this one, which is just like RoboCop on The Simpsons.
Yeah.
When it was really hot, I found one of RoboCop on Fire. That lets you know that wherever I am is extremely hot. I've got woo. I got that one just for saying that. I have that one. This one is supposed to be was Harry Connick Jr., but it was just supposed to be because that's a guy that Moira found attractive. So I put that up for her.
Yeah.
And then when I would go to sleep, I would put up this one. So that people would know that I'm falling asleep and I'm about to go to bed.
All right.
And then when people start dropping red pills, put that one. Or when we were talking about the Matrix on Tim's channel, I put that up. And then I forget why I put this one. This was from 3 Days of the Condor, based on the novel 6 Days of the Condor, and that's Max von Sydow. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got this one for Nerdgasm because it's like a way more handsome version of me, and so that was supposed to be my Studley avatar for Yvette, and then that's pretty much it. So I don't have Yitz yet. Maybe one day when I hit the big time. I mean, I've only done one episode so far, so I don't know. One day I'll hit the big time, or I'll be like, hey. So man, I'm just saying. Although right now my only visual reference is really RoboCop with the cowboy hat. I think I may need some more distinctive branding than that. Dude, people wouldn't let me drop this even if I wanted to. I'd draw my own at some point.
Yeah.
Kind of like I don't know, an adaptation on that. Let me see here in the Dee Myers got a Yutza.
Mm-hmm.
Even Dr. Disrespect, that guy's got over 1 million subscribers. He's got one.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Darren Wagner. Let's see. Andrea Seabrook. I don't think I met her, but I have seen her on stream a few times.
She was here at the beginning of the year for just a little bit, and then she disappeared.
Yeah, that was right around.
She disappeared. She got busy with work and life, and we haven't heard from her. But I think she's alive somewhere in Costa Rica or somewhere.
Here, you know what? Here, I know what I could do. I know what I could do. I can just turn that on. I could see all these yeses that I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got Yvette on the right there. Drug 3PO as a Navi.
Yeah, yeah.
That was only 4 weeks ago. Captain Trek with long hair.
Who's the turtle dude? Yeah.
Let's see, the turtle dude. Radicalized. I don't think that's a YouTuber. It's just when everyone was getting radicalized. Mrs. Canuck, even Mrs. Canuck's got one.
Who's the one above old media guy there?
Old media guy. I just saw.
Is it the one with the trench coat, the detective-looking fellow? There.
Oh, Jeff Franklin.
Oh, that's Jeff. Yeah, that's Jeff Franklin. Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh yeah, so Bird has his Chang.
Oh yeah, Osseo Prey. Yeah.
Of course, Sven. Alan Dean Foster. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
The FedOx got one. Wow.
Oh, and wow, you heard from V-Star 333. Is she okay? She is okay. That's good. The FedOx, yeah. And then look at is that Culture Casino? They're eating the popcorn. Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's got like a cup. Michael T, of course, got one.
Mm-hmm.
Resolute German. That thing is fantastic.
Yeah, there's another one of my avatars here.
Yeah. Jedi Bill.
Mm-hmm. Thomas Potts. Thomas Potts. Ooh, Mandy Summers.
Does Thomas have his own channel?
Yeah, I don't think he got much content on it, but he's put stuff out there. Yeah.
He's got a distinctive enough personality and distinctive interests.
Yeah. We love Thomas. Thomas and Carlo.
Hey, does this count as talking about other YouTubers? It's like rule number 1 is like don't talk about other YouTubers. But this is like, this is positive.
Look, there's Bird of Prey 5. Kapla.
Yeah.
Good morning, Bird of Prey. How's it going?
Oh, he's in the chat. Oh, hey.
Yeah. Bird of Prey is in the chat.
Oh, good morning, Bird.
Yeah, Bird. This is my stream, my late night stream when it's not the soup. It'll be this because it needed it. Because the stream needs a name, right? The stream needs a name. The live stream has to have a name. Well, it doesn't have to have a name. It could be just called the spontaneous late night live stream. you know. But this is totally spontaneous and just talking about whatever we want, whoever's here, and going for almost 2 hours now. Hallelujah! It's
Is it
fun
really been
back.
2 hours?
Yeah. Well, not quite. An hour and 40 minutes. 20 more minutes. 20 more minutes to get to the 2 hour mark.
I could never fall asleep Saturday night anyway. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So it was 5 a.m. where Bird's at. I think almost 5 a.m.
It's 5:30.
It's
on the
it's
East
4.
Coast.
It'd be 4:29.
Well, he's in
I
my
think.
time zone, so
Yeah.
because Detroit is still at Eastern time, so we're at 5:30 a.m.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he's in New York. He's in New York.
Mm-hmm.
How are you? How are you feeling there, Bird? I hope you're feeling well. Hope Mama Pray's doing well. Everybody, Bird of Prey 5 will be playing 3 episodes of The Twilight Zone later today. And here in about 2 hours, Captain Trek does the morning brew. Which will be shorter than however long that goes.
All right, Bill. Are we in the Matrix?
Are we in the Matrix? I don't know. Are we in the Matrix?
I don't know. That was the captain's next question here, Captain Spock.
I don't know. We very well could be. I hope not, though. I hope not. I hope this is my reality. As far as I know, this is reality for me.
It's real enough.
This is pretty damn real. Time has meaning because some point I am here. I am here now. I am here today talking to you live over the internet on this thing called YouTube. And I'm glad to have you all here because without you in chat, I'd just be talking to air. and I'd be talking to, fictional things. Inanimate objects. I'd be talking to the electric cords of the internet. But I will echo however long this stays on the net.
It's a series of tubes.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was trying to get into. How many servers do you think YouTube, how many different warehouses of servers do you think YouTube has?
Oh, a lot.
They'd have to have
centers?
a lot.
Oh, yeah. They're all over the place. They're not marked, so you don't know where they are. But
yeah,
they're all over. Everyone, who like hosts content has data centers full of server rack after server rack. And I was reading a book called Tubes by Andrew Bloom, which is like it's kind of a brief history of the internet, but he has a whole chapter dedicated to that where he talks about where they build them and how they don't share their techniques with each other because it's very competitive. They're very secretive about them.
Yeah, I just picture us. The Earth, the future world becomes extinct, and a future race comes to Earth, and they find our hard drives, and they access what was once a human life form, talking to the chat, and I live in the electronic digital thing. cyberspace is what they call it. Cyberspace, inner space. Is it cyberspace or is it inner space? I don't know which.
I think it's cyberspace. It was when I was growing up, back in my day.
So, the space between spaces. That was Bert's favorite movie, Crystal Skull. The space between spaces.
That was in Crystal Skull?
I think so.
I don't even remember that. Kevin says sometimes he wonders if he is simply a figment of my imagination.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm a figment of my imagination. Did I really just say that? Did I think that? Did that really just happen? Or you get deja vu? I think I know what's coming next. What should I do? Oh, nothing. I've lived through it. Or you ponder. What if? What if?
Oh, speaking of what if, yeah, I just saw the fourth one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying. I saw the first three. I tried to watch the fourth one. I didn't get through the whole thing yet.
It was pretty dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was dark in a couple of ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it deals with like the inevitability of death, and it also deals with like the darkness of the soul, and like summoning demons from hell.
Oh,
it's really dark.
Yeah.
And, it was pretty not bad. I don't say it's great, but it was pretty not bad. I still think the third one is the best so far.
Which one is that?
That's the one where all the Avengers are being taken out.
Oh yeah, okay. That's the one with Peggy. Peggy when she becomes Captain Britain.
Okay, Captain Carter. That was the first one.
Yeah.
Episode 1. Yeah, where she becomes Captain Carter, and then number 2 was. Where T'Challa is picked up instead of Peter Quill by Yondu, and he essentially becomes Star-Lord.
Oh, okay.
So T'Challa is Star-Lord, right? And yeah, the big thing that people couldn't get over was how in the episode he talks Thanos out of his plan. His genocide plan. He just explains to him how it's a bad idea and he shouldn't do it, and Thanos is convinced.
Nina's talking to the cat, and the cat's talking back. I don't know why the cat does that. It's just every point in the morning she does that. That'd be little Sapphire. That's the little cat that brought me 20,000 views for having a cat on my head.
Oh yeah.
Snuggle in my head.
I didn't even notice that right away. Someone pointed that out to me, and I
reposted that as a short.
Right. Well, yeah, and I went to your channel, to your videos, and then I arranged them according to popularity, and that one went straight to number 1. And it had like 20,000 views.
Yeah. Yep. That was last November. It took 3 days, but in 3 days' time, I suddenly had 100 viewers over after those 3 days.
That only took 3 days to get all that?
Yeah. No, it took 3 days to get like 20 up to 20K. Yeah, it was an anomaly. It was a real. I really hit lightning in the bottle with that one. I really did.
That one, right?
Yeah, and it was a cat video, so cat videos built YouTube, so to speak.
Is it too
can't do
meta?
that. I don't know.
I would say if I hit play, is it too meta to be playing it within your live stream?
No.
I mean, it's your
Not
own
at all.
content.
Yeah.
It is a cute video.
I know. She was just snuggling with my head. I haven't been able to capture that moment. I mean, she hasn't snuggled with my head, but she's,
Mm-hmm.
she'll snuggle under my arm or on my chest or something. But
All right. Yeah, 20,452 views.
yeah, I know it hit its plateau and it stopped. It's like, damn it! Why did it have to stop? Why couldn't it just keep going?
I don't know. That's the ebb and flow of the short.
Yeah,
That's how the shorts are.
but I don't think I didn't do that. I didn't upload that one as a short. I re-uploaded it. Because I think that one was the original. Because I've been doing TikTok. I don't do a lot of TikTok, but I uploaded that. I did that. I uploaded it to TikTok, and it plateaued at I think almost under 500 or something.
Oh, you put that video on TikTok?
Yeah, I put the cat hat on TikTok to see what would happen. Because it was like a year ago. 501 views. Yeah, I've it's funny. On TikTok I've posted let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cat videos. And my cat videos get the most views. The reface apps aren't getting any views.
I mean, they make great clips though. The reface, clips. They make great clips for you to play, right? Like in your live streams or your videos, because we know you.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would necessarily work as shorts because the shorts can go viral, right? Which means they'll reach people who don't know you.
Well, that's the thing. One of my reface, my Kung Fu Cow, got like 1,300 views as a short.
Kung Fu
and then I did one with Milty I just called it Jedi Bill Worlds, and that got like 16K views. 1,600 views.
Let me go back in here and rearrange. Sort by most popular. So yeah, Cat at Sapphire number 1. Yeah, Jedi Bill 797 Worlds is number 2. Yeah. I remember that one.
It's weird. I just put it up there just to see what would happen, and I never expected to get 1,600 views out of that. I'm like, totally shocked and dumbfounded that it's like,
By the way, I already liked that one before, and now I had to like it again.
Oh,
so
I didn't know you could like them twice. I know that's weird.
Well, you're not supposed to be able to, but have you noticed that happening a lot lately?
No, I haven't. I really haven't.
A video that from Kung Pao, a video that you've already liked. Seems like you have to like it again.
Huh? That's weird. Sapphire, quiet.
Well, this one did pretty all right.
Now I'm talking to the cat.
Friends reunion watch party. I think I remember that one.
Yeah, that triggered. That was the one where they got trolls. I got trolls coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah. I think something similar happened to Slasher, where he got a whole bunch of views on a video where he also had troll shows.
Well, that, and I also triggered because YouTube is a search engine, right?
Mm-hmm.
I triggered some people were doing search for friends, And so, yeah, I think, thank you, Captain Deckard is a replicant. Thank you. Yeah, that is nice. It was one of those anomalies. The Matrix is broken. Have you seen those videos where what's going on where the planes just stop in dead mid-flight and like?
Yeah, I saw that. I'm not sure what to
weird
think about
videos.
that.
Yeah,
It's like an airplane in mid-flight just stopped.
or the truck videos that where a truck goes and what you couldn't see is the steel cable that lifted it up. It looks like something supernatural is lifting this truck off the ground or something. There's a handful of those on YouTube and everywhere.
Yeah, I think I saw something like that on Enter the Unfamiliar. It's like there's a couple clips of like airplanes from a distance, like from the ground, being filmed, like just frozen in midair, and then there's one from within the plane where you see the phone. Yeah, it's the video being taken from a phone, and it's looking around the cabin, and then it looks out the window, and it's completely stopped. Like it looks like the airplane is stopped in midair. Oh,
there's the talking cat. Say hello, or you get a fancy cat butt.
Hey,
hello,
Sapphire.
Sapphire. Hello, Sapphire. All right, move along. This isn't the human you're looking for. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know.
Let's see. Is the slaughtered lamb butthole cut?
Yeah. And we lost Bird. I don't know. Bird was stopped in for a moment.
He said he was just stopping in for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. You're about to hit 2 hours. I think I'm gonna go back to bed in a couple of minutes.
All right.
Once you hit 2 hours, I'll head back to bed.
Moving on. Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Was there a lot? I know. Was there a lot? Is there anything active live streams? I mean, it usually is.
Yeah, Bear. Bear. He's going right now. He's been going for about
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been going. I think almost 4 hours now. And he had Wes Moody on for like the first 2 or 3 hours, and then Robert Meyer Burnett appears to be going right now, which I'm sure Captain is Deckard Replicant Spock is already aware of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on, and and then just like a synthwave radio station that I follow on YouTube is going. I think they go 24 hours a day. I think.
I know, and Creepypasta.
Mm-hmm.
24/7. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, started streaming on December 29th, 2020. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so they've been going.
I don't know how they can keep streaming like that. How they set it up to do that? I don't. That's got to be hard to do. They have to set up
a dedicated computer that can keep live streaming, and they can probably feed it with a playlist that they can continue to populate all the time.
Yeah.
So you just add new videos at the end, and the playlist will just keep going.
Yeah. I should figure out how to do that.
Yeah. We used to have a pretty simple way of doing it in college radio, where basically you could use iTunes and you could just arrange all of the songs that you're about to play, and then all of we didn't have commercials, but like you'd have spots that you would drop at the top of the hour, and you just arrange them all in iTunes, and it would just play from one to the next. So even if you were playing from like an external device, you could queue it up in iTunes, and they probably have something like that for these never-ending live streams, so they can something like iTunes, because I think iTunes can play video, and they just set the output as the input for StreamYard, and then they just they can continue to drop another video into it, and it'll keep playing seamlessly as long as they keep, as long as the videos never run out, it will never end.
RMB is what is it? Admit that Deckard is a human.
Oh, yeah. He said, "I tend to observe RMB. Always fascinating conversations." I agree. RMB is adamant that Deckard is a human. Discussion over. His view, not mine. Yeah. It's see, he's been talking about this topic for a long time, and
I know.
When people just just shut it down with the expression "discussion over," that tickles him. Cardinal Sin trying to get Doomcock and R&B in the same room to thrash out what's in front. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Right? Because Doomcock says that Deckard is a replicant, and Rob Ryder Burnett says he's a human. So,
Mm-hmm.
And they have a whole lot of evidence to support each of their claims, and they're quite adamant on their point. So, yeah, I would definitely watch that if that was a thing that happened.
Bert said he'd be back, but I don't think he's going to make it before we go off the air. I think we're going to have to go off the air. We've hit the 2-hour mark.
Well, how long are you going?
I could go all night, but I think we're just entertaining Captain Deckard here and one other.
Oh yeah, but it could be quite worthwhile to entertain him because he keeps everything in his brain vault. That's the thing. Is it's sort of like those things where you hold them under the light and then you take them in the dark and then they glow. That's sort of like he will feed on everything that we talk about, and then he'll think about it and ponder it, and it'll come out a little bit at a time over the next 2 months.
I don't know. I don't want to be left alone, and I'm afraid I might have a schizophrenic or something. I might see the world differently. I might see the world differently or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm just saying, even if he's the only one watching you, it's still worth it.
Pay-per-view. I tells what? Hey, Bird's still here.
Yeah, and Bird is still here.
Bird's still here. Okay.
What's up, Bird? He said,
Come on,
all
Bird.
Going in. It's all going in. Oh yeah, yep. It all goes in to the brain vault. Nothing gets left behind. Nothing gets left out.
But you can't talk yet. Bird says he can't talk. Okay. Fair enough, Bird. Fair enough. So we have to keep this late night express elevator to hell going down. Or is it going down or is it going up? I don't know. Which way is up? Which way is down? Which way is left? Which way is right? You just keep doing circles around the net. Round and round she goes. You just perpetuate this life, Round and round we go.
Like an infinite recursion.
Oh, that's trippy, man.
Yep. It just goes into itself over and over again forever.
Ah, yes. Infinite worlds. It's late. Oh, not for... Well, it's early for you, and...
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For Bird, if it's, 5 or 6? 5 a.m.? Still.
Yeah, 5, almost 6. It's because it's almost 6 for me, so it's almost 6 for him.
Yeah. Coffee time. Coffee. No, I don't want to share. No. I said karaoke. Cancel. There we go. Cancel. Yes,
and that's okay.
I canceled. No. All right. Okay.
Well, if you're gonna keep going for a while, I'm gonna head to bed. If you are gonna wrap up soon, though, I will stick around for a few minutes.
I'll keep it going for a little bit.
Okay.
See what happens. See if anybody wants to join. See where the chat leads us.
All right.
Because without the chat, there's no live stream.
We're nothing without the chat. You know that.
Yeah, the chat is everything. I don't. That's one big thing when you get over 1,000 subscribers, and when it becomes too hard to pay attention to the chat. But I personally could never ignore the chat, because without the chat, I feel like I'm nothing. There's no really point unless I want to talk to space. I'm a voice from the past.
Right, that's the whole point of doing it
That's
live.
all we are. We're all voices from the past, because we may think we're in the present and this is the reality, but the reality is we're all dead, and we're echoing in this echo chamber. Well, okay, maybe that's not the word. Don't
speaking of which, we're watching it happen right now.
Yeah.
There's you 10 seconds in the past.
Yeah. Delays.
Yeah, all these moments in time all happening at once.
You did that for the chat. Should I be skipped? Turn it faster. Should I be captioned? I really freaking out if I share a race screen and do it two ways. It's just share screen. There we go.
Should I Billception?
Yeah. Sing YMCA? No, I'm not going to sing YMCA. Infinite worlds, infinite possibilities. We are no longer on the planet. The human race has become extinct, and we live in space, and we're hoping that an alien civilization will come find us and find strange of DNA to make us live again.
Or maybe we're just a Boltzmann brain in space, thinking that we were a human being living on Earth.
Right.
In a moment in time. But we're just a random conflagration of particles.
Yes. What is reality? I don't know what is reality. What is real? I think real is something you can smell, you can taste, you can hear. The sounds.
Like real is whatever continues to exist when you stop believing in it.
Yeah, and then well, Bird? How's the saying to the Twilight Zone? You found yourself in the Twilight Zone. Oh, we should write it. We have to write it. Now we have to write a Twilight Zone episode of YouTubers. Darth, we need to write a Twilight Zone episode with us, a group of us YouTubers, and tell our own YouTube Twilight Zone story. Jedi Bill. A YouTuber was doing this stream on Sunday, September the 5th, and he stepped into a world that he did not expect to, an infinite world of endless possibilities. Well, let me see. I'm going to start with money. Oh, and here we have Bird of Prey 5. Welcome, Bird.
Kapla bird.
Wait.
World, it's Birdo Brave 5. Kapla.
There it is. Kapla.
Oh, damn. I ruined the effect. Just a little bit.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Look at you're cascading into eternity, bird.
I can never be shut up now. There will always be another.
You just waking up in the morning?
Good morning. Yes.
Mm.
It's waking up early start here.
Go with Phil Dick's definition. Okay.
I figured if you did YMCA, then you would have a Y on one side and M, a C, and Ash would be backwards.
Right.
You would have the A in the biggest and a C. So it would.
ACM.
Is this
C,
why? Is
yeah.
why? I can't even. Why? See.
You just got to do it a little slower.
Yeah.
There you go. It's
There he goes.
happening.
I couldn't keep that up.
Yeah, this is pretty well timed because now the next one's doing it.
Oh, got to be on the phone. Hold on. Okay. What should we hold? I'm holding on to the desk.
Look at that. It does just keep going. First, I only thought there were 4, but really, there is an infinite amount
There is.
until it gets down to a single pixel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you said got B on the phone, does he talk about Bird? Got Bird on the show? I'm a little unclear
I don't
on that.
know.
Who's saying?
Oh, Captain.
Oh,
Inspector
got
Replicant
B.
Spy.
No, it's got to be somebody else.
Got B on the
Well, now you're going to see the avatar go from live video to avatar.
Oh, PA. That's a attorney, right? PA is a type of attorney. Gotcha.
Pennsylvania.
Also Pennsylvania.
Branson. Payton, Missouri. Missouri.
Yeah, Bird. You know, I was just about to go to bed, but this would not be the first time that you came in right as I was going to go to bed.
Sorry.
No, sorry, I'm always up so late. I can't help it on Saturdays. But no, you know, there was that one time you came on Cardinal Sins. I was like, well, I'm going to bed. I told him for like 20 I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. And then I'm like, all right, I'm really going to bed now. And then you came in, hello world. And then you gave him what's for. It was glorious. But yeah, no, I need to get on early time like you. Like getting up at 6 a.m. Early to bed and early to rise.
Yeah.
Makes a man something.
Early to bed, you miss a lot of the good stuff, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I could stay up a few hours later. But then I also wish I wouldn't need that sleep because
Right.
I certainly need the sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like some of the best stuff comes on after I go to bed.
Well, it's YouTube After Dark
Yeah.
in the States. If you're across the pond, it's YouTube daytime. You know.
I'm a
YouTube in the morning.
YouTube after dark kind of person, but living a YouTube during the day life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just watching like YouTube all the time. Unless I'm at my weekend job, I pretty much always have it on.
There's so much content. I don't know if you heard, Bird. We're trying to. How many servers do you think there are for you? I mean, how
Million.
many warehouses? How many warehouses do you keep?
Oh, actual physical locations
Yeah,
for YouTube or
yeah, just for YouTube. Just for YouTube.
I don't know. It's got to be probably hundreds. I mean,
Big warehouses.
like
Well,
probably big giant ones. It's
yeah, and they
probably
have
like
to.
3. But in terms of other smaller ones,
Well,
there's got to be hundreds all around the world.
you,
I mean,
you think they have to keep it air conditioned because the
they
servers
do. I mean,
get so
there's
hot.
well, there's one of the biggest Google server farms in the United States is in Oregon,
Oh,
and they're connected to a dam just to power their air conditioning.
Mhm.
wow.
So they have 24/7 power coming from a dam, just so they know their AC continuously works, and they consider it green energy. So they claim to have no carbon footprint from that power, since it's it is technically just renewable.
Mhm.
Um, they had to put in some type of slide so the salmon could find their way back upriver after they built the dam. So salmon literally can jump around the dam to make it back to their breeding grounds.
Wow. It's amazing.
Oh, did you hear that there was a sun had like a big tidal wave that's supposedly sending a big huge storm of radiation towards Earth. I don't know where it was going to hit, but I don't know if I was reading that or looking at that somewhere. I don't know where I got this information, but I saw it somewhere or I heard about it somewhere.
I mean, the
can't
sun
remember which.
does send occasional storms. Let's see. Let's go to the news. Sun radiation.
It might have been on. It might have been on my Google feed. I saw that. I saw
don't
that. And it's
see
like,
any
oh, we're all
recent.
gonna die.
I don't see any recent articles on solar storms or coronal mass ejection.
Mhm.
I just heard that there was a big storm on.
Aurora alert 4 days ago. Pair of CMEs to jolt Earth's magnetic field. Look for bright aurora this week as 2 solar blasts hit Earth. Well, since that was 4 days ago, I'd imagine we've already been hit.
Mhm.
There's another storm forecast for this week. The kind that might be a welcome distraction from the distress and destruction left by Hurricane Ida. A geomagnetic storm may produce colorful aurora borealis that can be seen as far south as Idaho and New York.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Did you see anything like that?
No. I'm looking to see when it's
Well, you
supposed
think
to
there
hit.
could be an extinction level event where there would be a solar flare storm that would send so much radiation that it would literally cook our atmosphere and render all life lifeless?
Well, it would take out electronics way before it cooks.
Yeah, it would. It would start with the satellites and everything. We'd all be in the Stone Age.
Yeah, I
But-
think
but then-
that type of event for electronics is not even that unlikely in the next 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
See, the problem is to put us back to the Stone Age, yeah. And that would basically wipe us out because We can see we can't even deal with the lack of toilet paper for 2 weeks.
Mhm.
This country was ready to kill each other over toilet paper. We have a pandemic that at worst was killing 2%, 3% of people, and it turns out to really only kill 0.1% of people, and
Mhm.
it's still the worst thing that's ever happened in the history of humanity. So, I mean, God forbid if all electricity on the planet failed, or just all electricity on the continent failed at the same time, it'd be game over. I mean, we'd die. There would be bodies everywhere. The society would break down. Anarchy would take over. There would be no coming back from it.
Except for the
So I mean,
preppers.
Well, because people can't know how to hunt for food or they
there'd
don't
be
know
no
any of that.
water. I mean, think of people that rely on government pumping water for them to drink.
Yeah.
I mean, in New York, okay, the water comes via gravity, so there might be water in New York, but there'd be no food. Without daily shipments of food, the whole city would be out of food in a couple of days. Yeah, I mean, we all live on this just in time system where nobody stockpiles anything anymore. It
Mhm.
all gets delivered as needed. It all dependent on trains running and roads being clear and tractor trailers running and shipments coming in from China and other countries clearing our
Mhm.
ports. Hell, even if just the ports close, that fucks us. We couldn't live if the ports closed. We'd still be effed, and that would be with us producing what we produce internally without much issue.
But it's not within the realm of possibility. A
Well, I'm saying
scenario.
it's certainly possible. So yes, it's do now. I'm saying that the solar storm doesn't have to be strong enough to wipe the atmosphere off the planet to kill us. It just has to be strong enough to cut power. Do I think there could be one that does it? Yeah, unfortunately, it seems like it's possible. Do I think there'd be one that would so
Well,
strong it would strip our atmosphere? That I'd say probably not.
we'll see if it was a storm that happened on the surface of the sun. There's no surface, so I know it's
Well, there is. Let's put it this way:
yeah.
there's no record on Earth. There's no recorded history on Earth that there's ever been a solar storm that's wiped away our atmosphere before. So,
No,
is it
but
impossible? Probably not. It just doesn't seem likely. If it hasn't happened in 5 billion years, it's probably not going to happen in the next 5 billion years.
Mhm. Right, but there are cataclysmic events that happen every so often.
That's how the aliens are gonna wipe us out. They're gonna.
But
They're gonna.
Well,
there
what-
could be, yeah. I mean, we could be in the blast zone of a what's that called? Not a
gamma ray
supernova.
burst.
Yes.
Yeah.
If we
you
were in
mentioned
the
that.
unfortunate path of a nearby gamma ray burst, that would F us.
Yeah, and that
and
could
there
actually
is
like
history.
vaporize the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean.
But there is recorded history that every few million years we get bombarded with so much radiation that, we have big changes in the animal and plant life, probably from mutations from radiation. So it might, in looking back, we say, oh, this was a big change in
Game changer.
Evolution. Like evolution took a giant leap.
Mhm.
But the reality is evolution taking a giant leap means a lot of species died off. And
Yeah.
only some of the best adapted species were able to keep going, and then they adapted to the new normal.
Right.
So if
because
we were ever
when-
in one of those, we're not sure if we'd be one of the few to survive it or wiped out, and then some other species takes over.
Right, because when one type of species goes extinct, it opens a niche for another species to
Right.
evolve to fit that niche. Right, when the dinosaurs were wiped out, then
Mammals
you know,
took over.
right,
Yeah. So if the next thing wipes out mammals, especially, standing upright mammals who have become very dependent on things like electricity and air conditioning and clean water, and forgot how to hunt or gather food, live in the forests. If they go extinct, then maybe I don't know, the insects take over.
well, those
They're
chimps
pretty
are already
close.
using tools.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're getting ready.
Yeah. Usually you should eat like small insect like ants.
I read somewhere that if ants were the size of dogs, they'd already have taken over the world. That there's so many of them, and they do so much environmental, like they do so much digging and stuff, that this whole world would already be controlled.
Right, but if ants were the
Humans
size
would
of
be
dogs, then they would collapse. Right, because
yeah,
as far as things like forces and temperature, the size that an animal is, it determines a lot of what shape it will take. Because forces they're not equal. It doesn't scale equally, right? Because some things that scale, they scale at a different rate in 3 dimensions than they do in like 2 dimensions. So if an elephant was really tiny, if it was the size of like a mouse, it would freeze to death. And if a mouse is the size of an elephant, it would burst.
Yeah.
Mamo Praise worried us talking about doomsday stuff is driving down stream numbers.
Oh. I ain't worried. It's hypothetical. It's all hypothetical.
Oh, I watched so much.
Is it
stuff already.
hypothetical?
It is. Preppers know it, but there's preppers who prepare for it. Have your bug out bag.
That if the radiation comes, it's going to eat you first, Jedi Bill.
Well, and if humanity, if like anatomically modern humans have been around for at least 200,000 years, then why didn't we? And they were identical to us now. Then why didn't they develop civilization? Well, maybe they just got rolled back every so often by a cataclysmic event. And we're just in a particularly long period, uninterrupted by cataclysm now of 6,000-7,000 years. Maybe.
There's
the last
some
glacial
people
maximum.
think there have been other civilizations that just ended up, getting wiped out.
Because we could track to a certain degree a lot of the cataclysms that have happened, and
well, the last ice age was only like 10,000 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if there was anything built and it was under a mile of ice, it would just be destroyed. It'd be wiped out. I mean, like if the pyramids were built in Buffalo, New York instead of Egypt, they wouldn't exist. because they would have been crushed by giant glaciers.
Right.
Yeah.
And they only
Right, well-
exist in Egypt because the glaciers never made it that far.
Right, and that's assuming that the pyramids are, like 12,000 years old, which not everyone agrees on, but I think it's definitely possible. And yeah, that after that Younger Dryas period, the sea level supposedly rose about 400 feet all around the
Right,
world.
and that's the other
so-
thing. I mean, all of our major cities and stuff, they tend to be on the coast. So if previous generations built their cities on the coast and then the sea level rose 400 feet, well, now we don't see any cities.
Mhm.
It's not all that unexpected. I mean, granted, you would think someone would have found something under the ocean. I mean, they did find something, the Bahimi Road in the Caribbean, but everybody, there's people argue, oh, that's just natural. It doesn't look natural to me. But
Bohemia Road.
whatever it's called something, but there are lots of flat, straight rocks that looks like, to me, it looks like it was something that was built by an ancient civilization, but
The Bimini Road. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I've heard of that. And then there's those supposed pyramids that may or may not be pyramids off the west coast of Cuba.
yeah, I think I've heard of those.
There's one in
There's
Japan,
all
too.
types of stuff in the bottom of the Mediterranean
Mm-hmm.
from before the Mediterranean really filled up.
It's fascinating stuff.
Do you think does the sun capable of having like earthquakes?
Sunquakes, I believe it does. I believe they're a thing. Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Now, here's the real question. Could Superman have turned the sun backwards in time?
Probably not.
Only if
Or
Richard Donner
just
was directing.
I think him being Superman and even all the radiation, the gamma
Well, the
rays,
closer he
him-
was to the sun, shouldn't the more powerful he be?
Right, and that happened.
In theory, that's what they say.
So
There's that
maybe
story
he
where
I
could.
think
Just
if-
goes to live in the sun.
So if he had turned the sun backwards, would that have turned time backwards for the entire solar system?
yeah.
Mm,
What if, right?
yeah, there's a what if.
There's a big what if.
What if Superman was a Marvel character and turned the sun backwards?
If Superman was a Marvel character, he'd be like. There's like a few of them. There's like the Sentry. Hyperion, I think, is the most analogous to Superman.
I'm not particularly good with comic characters. I mean, I know the ones from the movies, but that's about it.
That's okay. We don't fault you for that, Bert. Don't think a human will be able to, if an extinction level event were to happen, we'd probably all perish. If it was in our lifetime, but there are.
Oh yeah, most of us would probably die, but there's enough of us that a few people would probably survive. I mean, there have been population bottlenecks throughout, prehistory that we could tell just from, I guess, archaeology and anthropology. But yeah, I mean, the human population got down to like somewhere between 3,000 and 7,000 people. I forget. I think it was like 70,000 years ago, and they could tell based on like genetics. And that we all have that small number of common ancestors that far back, and it probably is related to like cataclysmic events and weather and and meteors, things. So yeah, a cataclysmic event like that, that wiped out all of modern civilization, it would be massively devastating. But I don't think it would necessarily wipe out humanity altogether. If you have even 7,000 people survive, then maybe it would just be a great reset. It would definitely change all life on Earth, though.
Yeah.
And how long would the remnants of our civilization be around?
Oh, that's why we need to hurry up and figure out interstellar travel to move off planet, off
Well, our plastic in the
third
ocean
rock
might
from the
last
sun.
a
Huh?
few
Yeah.
thousand years,
Yeah.
and our nuclear waste, if anybody finds it,
No, they'll
tens
find
of
a lot of
thousands.
garbage.
So
Yeah.
Captain is Deckard, a replicant Spock, had a says, here's a question for you learned gentlemen, should you choose to accept it, but then I don't see a question.
I don't either. But his follow-up comment is eradicating a timeline is a big no. It was probably a question about time travel and whether traveling back to your own past to alter the timeline would be impossible due to a paradox in a self-correcting timeline, or if all timelines are equally valid and you would just create a branching timeline, which we've talked about on his show many times. And then there's the self-deleting universe, which he's not a fan of, where you go back in time, change the past, and then there's only a single timeline, but it's now changed, and you're basically a relic from a deleted timeline. But that question only happened in my head.
I'm not a fan of the self-correcting timeline. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, well, I'm not a fan of the idea of fixed points in time, which a lot of people seem to like, especially in literature, where there are certain events that are just too massive and too important to ever be changed, which was done in the 4th episode of Marvel's What If, where what's her name's death could never be changed, no matter how he, went about it differently. It always happened every single time.
Yeah.
Because, it doesn't, because of chaos, right? Small change will have dramatic differences later on down the line. And I just, the universe doesn't differentiate between important events and unimportant events.
All right.
Unless there is a cosmic consciousness, which maybe in Marvel there is. In fact, I think in Marvel there is a cosmic consciousness. I think there's several of them. But in a realistic time travel story, I can't really accept that. And Loki did it too with the apocalypse events, where they could hide. The variants could hide in the apocalypse, which would eclipse their variance energy because nothing could be changed.
Because it's going to happen, yeah. Butterfly effect.
Right, but it's kind of anthropocentric to put onto an objective universe a human idea of what is a significant event.
What is the butterfly effect?
Because nature is a cruel, heartless bit.
Right.
I mean, nature doesn't care. A volcano goes off and thousands of people get killed and 50 species get obliterated. Or even not something so disastrous as a volcano. It could just be a ice wall or a mud wall breaks down and the path of a river changes ever so slightly and floods an area of forest that had been dry and dries out an area of forest that had been underwater. And boom, you lose 15 species you never knew existed.
Mhm.
But because it's natural and nature did it, well, then to humans, somehow that's okay. But God forbid we went into the forest and built a school and killed one species instead of 15. Well, then that's a giant tragedy that needs to be prosecuted.
Thank you, Captain Deckard. It's replicant Spock.
Wasn't it was it Stalin who said that, like, one death is a murder, but like a million deaths is efficiency? I gotta find that quote.
Well, you did quote it.
Yeah, but I have a feeling I did it incorrectly.
Oh, okay. So
A single death is a tragedy. A million deaths is a statistic. Right. Maybe someone misquoted it to me when I was younger, because I have heard this version. But yeah, one death is a tragedy. A million deaths is a statistic.
was it in one of the Star Trek series? What was it? One of the movies that there was a World War III. That there was a
Star Trek history. There's both a World War III and arguably a eugenics war.
Right.
Sometimes
the
they're
90s.
combined into the same
How
war.
would humanity and humankind survive a nuclear winter if there was a work?
Well, it's like what I was going to say Abraham Lincoln. No, not Abraham Lincoln. Albert Einstein said, I know not weapons with which World War II will be fought, but World War III will be fought with sticks and stones.
Well, it better be, because if we go the route of atomic fire, that's the end game for us. There is no us. There is no.
Well, maybe it was World War III and World War IV.
Yeah,
that probably makes more sense.
Oh, that's.
Unless he said it before World War II, which that's also possible.
Yeah, and you see a glimpse of that in the first episode of the Next Generation, Encounter at Farpoint, when Q puts them in the trial, and they're surrounded by, the leftover people from World War III, and they're basically victims of nuclear fallout, and they seem like they're living in squalor and ignorance. And then there's the soldiers, the World War III soldiers, which might be an anachronism. But they have like those drug pouches where they're made into efficient soldiers using drugs, and they just pull the little string out from their jacket and they sniff it.
I like the future part where they said, and you did kill all the lawyers. That's the future I look forward to.
Yeah.
No offense to any attorneys out there, but we'd be better off.
Yeah. Current reality, it's good to have a good one on your side if you ever need him or her. I'm not saying me per se, but if you ever shall need one,
Just saying, in the ideal world, in Kuroga, there's no need for lawyers. There's no need for the profession of attorney. And there's no need for the profession of accountant, at least not for taxes. These things wouldn't exist. They would be so easy to do, you could do it yourself.
Mm-hmm. That's something to think about. I think I'm gonna go to bed though.
Okay.
But, it has been quite a joy talking with you both.
Yeah, yes, it
Take
has.
care. Have
It
a
really
good night.
has. Good night.
All right.
There he is.
Have a good night
Get
and a
some
good
rest.
day. Couple
And if you find yourself up in a couple hours,
if you're still on.
well, not me. I won't. I probably won't be. But I do want to hit the Bird of Prey's Twilight Zone later.
Oh, yeah.
3
Bert, do you already
p.m.
have the
Eastern.
do you already have
3 p.m.
the stream up and ready for that?
I do not.
Yeah.
I
did share your link earlier though.
Thank you.
And
Yeah.
Here, I'll also add Captain Trex in here.
Yeah, because he should be getting ready to go on. So. This has been fun though. Absolutely. There you, Captain Trek. You were going live in 25, he says. All right.
Captain.
Yeah, there it is.
I might be asleep for the first part of that.
This is okay.
Right.
You always catch the replays.
Thanks, guys. I'll catch you later.
All right, Darius. Get some rest.
Good night, Darius.
So yeah. What's for breakfast? You have a good, healthy breakfast this morning, Bert?
I'm at least 2 hours.
2
2
hours.
to 3 hours away from eating breakfast.
Oh,
A little bit of check my sugar, and then I'll have to take. I have yogurt in the early morning. I don't consider that breakfast. I have yogurt when I take my morning pill. And then I don't know, sometime between 8 and 9, sometimes a little later, I have breakfast. It will probably be scrambled eggs.
oh, that's a good source of protein.
Yeah.
No, I saw that. I don't know where I saw that. I don't know if I saw it or heard about it, or somebody was talking about it. It's hard to remember where you hear these things, and you have that thought in your head. It's like, oh, I saw this. We go from there, right? So we really want the to have real venturing out into space. How did Starfleet get built after the wars that they supposedly said we had?
Sorry, what?
How would they proceed
How did Starfleet come about?
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. After World War III, there were still unused missiles. And Zephyr Cochrane converted one of the missiles into the first warp ship. That was in Bozeman,
favorite episode, yeah.
That was in Bozeman, Montana. That was Star Trek First Contact. So when they made their first warp flight, the Vulcans happened to be nearby, and they scanned and they saw the warp jump, and they came over to do first contact with humanity because Vulcans waited until a species learned to use warp drive before making first contact.
Worthy.
So that was in the year 2063. So the Vulcans make first contact in 2063, and then for 100 years or so, humans work on warp drive themselves under what's called Starfleet, which I guess is basically like Space Force or whatever. And then we get to the events of Enterprise. And so we have starships, but we don't have the Federation yet. Starfleet exists, but it's just humans and maybe a Vulcan here and there. And then later, after the humans and Starfleet are pivotal in preventing wars between Vulcans and Andorians and bringing relative peace to the galaxy, the humans, the Vulcans, the Andorians, and the Tellarites form the United Federation of Planets. And then Starfleet expands from a human organization to the whole Federation. So all the other species become part of Starfleet.
Very cool. And it's Deep Space Nine that you do on Wednesdays, right?
Yes. Yes, we're up to, in fact, this coming Wednesday will be the season finale of season 5, which begins the Dominion War.
Oh, okay. How many seasons of that is
7.
there? 7. Sounds like a
7
lot of. Sounds like a lot of content.
It is. It was. I mean,
it sounds like a lot of content.
Every season was 25 plus episodes. So
wow.
So yeah.
Because I've always loved Star Trek, the movies and such, but I never got into the series all that much because I was into other things, Star Wars, sports. So I never had time. Never had time, but it's like a book I wish that I want to read before I die. I definitely content I want to consume before I die.
If you want to watch Star Trek series at some point, I would suggest you start with the original series.
I have.
Go from there.
I just watch it too slowly.
Now, I do think DS9 is the best, but I think you need to watch the other stuff first to appreciate it.
Okay. In sequence, Star Wars, Star TOS, Next Generation,
DS9.
DS9, then Voyager?
And Voyager, and then Enterprise.
Okay. Yeah. It's funny because I remember watching Enterprise when it was on. I can't remember how far I watched of it. It's like a movie I haven't watched in years, you know?
Yeah, I understand.
You forget.
Enterprise was only 4 seasons.
When I get bored of it, plenty to watch. Plenty to watch. How long does it usually take you to get ready for the Twilight Zone?
Well, I did most of the hard work yesterday, and I got the video files ready. Probably take me like 15 minutes or so to set up the stream.
What are the episodes today? Which ones?
It's season 1, episodes 22, 23 and 24. I know 22 is, I think it's called The Monsters on Mulberry Street or something like that,
I like the
which
title.
is one of the most famous episodes of the series.
Oh yeah.
The other two aren't particularly well known, but if I remember, I like the second episode, and the third, I don't really remember it much. So we'll see.
Cool. All right, I think I need to take a nap so I can watch, so I can wake myself up and watch
no
when
problem.
it comes on.
I need a few minutes anyway before I get on with Captain, so
Okay.
seems like a good time to end.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jedi Bill.
Thank you for dropping by,
Wow.
Bird. Appreciate
You're
you.
welcome.
See you a little bit later.
Seemed like it was a good stream.
Yeah, everybody else will see you later too. Thank you for coming. Captain Deckard is a replicant Spock. Thank you so much. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Later, folks.